Hi guys, welcome back to your daily reading. So that was a song that I heard for you today while I was meditating on your energy, and it was by Leela Ike and it's called Where I'm Coming From. So I'm just cleansing the energy, but I'm hearing nervous disposition here. So I feel like you're someone who's been through so much, and I'm hearing transformational energy here, that you're being gifted right now because of what you've been through, because of the work you've done here. And it's time to, it's time to start reassuring yourself that you are growing. I see a lot of growth from you here. So I'm going to ask God and my angels for messages, please. I'm hearing healing transformation as well. And I'm hearing 777 energy. So I feel like you're about to step into a new energy here. I'm hearing shift into a new energy of luck, love, peace, harmony. I'm hearing. It's your time. It's your time to shine. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like you've been through the trenches here. You've been through a war and a half in your life. And I feel quite emotional, but quite nervous too. So you might have some, some minor ailments or some illnesses that, you have to deal with since you've been through whatever it is you've been through. And I'm hearing termination. So you might have had some sort of termination when it comes to a pregnancy, and that could have been hard for you to get over. I'm hearing that too. Or someone could have terminated a job, or this could mean anything here. So take it how it resonates. But I feel like this is the end of your worries here. Like I said, I feel like you have some sort of nervous disposition here. So you could laugh quite a lot for no reason, or you could just be on edge. This could also be PTSD or complex PTSD, because I see someone who can't control, how they're feeling here. You know what I mean? So, you might, have some more work to do, or this is the work that you're healing from, because I'm hearing transformational. So I feel like you could wake up tomorrow morning and none of this affects you anymore. I feel like your angels are protecting, they're healing you while you sleep here. I'm hearing 7 archangels here, and I'm hearing DNA codes. So you might be downloading some DNA light codes in your sleep here. I definitely see, I'm hearing 32 strand DNA, I'm hearing 36 strand DNA. I feel like, every time you heal yourself, you heal your spine, you heal your DNA, you heal your DNA coding, I'm hearing. So you're changing something here. Something within you is starting to change and develop you. That's what I'm picking up here. I'm picking up that you've been around so many people that was fake here. This is really affect you in a nervous sort of way, where you're not sure. So you might, laugh uncontrollably, or you might, fidget quite a lot. I'm hearing ADHD too. So you might have developed quite a lot of different symptoms from the abuse or from whatever this is you've been through. I feel like people have been obsessed with you. I feel like people have tried to become you, tried to be you. You might have had to keep changing in your life, and you didn't really want to change, but you had no sort of choice. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like you was pushed into this change, pushed into this healing, and I'm hearing that you still got certain people around you that affect you here. Yeah, so you might you know, you might have started to let go of these people, or you might just be still holding on to people. These are people that was jealous of you, people who copied you, blocked you, stopped you, tried to be you or become you. So I do feel like you're very beautiful, you're very real, you're very authentic, you're very special. Hearing light, being light codes, and I'm also hearing angel vibes here. So you're definitely a walking earth angel in training, and you've been doing the work. You've been very disciplined, that's what I'm picking up on, whatever it is you're trying to heal here. And I do see heavy root chakra energy, and I'm picking up you've been dedicated to healing yourself from all this past trauma, because I'm definitely seeing trauma, and I'm seeing it's from a child you've been healing. I'm also picking up religion has a heavy impact on you. So you could have been in, you know, like some religious cult. I'm hearing stagnation here. I'm also hearing cult, religious cult. So take it how it resonates. I'm hearing doctrine. So you might have some sort of doctorate, or this could be someone who ruled you with the doctrine energy, like someone was above you, someone was, you know, making you do what they said. I just heard student, so you could have been someone who was training, you know, to do some sort of worship. I'm hearing prophetess here. So you could have been training to be a prophetess in this sort of cult group. I'm hearing that as well. I'm also picking up that you had no space here. You was fully invaded by people, watched, stalked, spied on. And I'm picking up that you may have lived with these people at some point too. Yeah, so I'm picking up that you've left this behind, you've moved forward, you've left, you know, this religious sort of energy behind, and you've started a new path on your own. I feel like you've been through so much here. You've been targeted, you've been plotted on, spied on, your whole life, from one person to another. This could have started from your childhood. I see a lot of jealous energies here, but I also see people who provoked you, who made you do stuff you didn't want to do, who sort of controlled you here. I feel like you're surrounded by people who made you do things that insulted your soul, or, you know, things that you didn't understand here. I'm also picking up you could come from, you know, another country to me. So you could come from, I'm hearing Dutch, I'm seeing a windmill. So you could come from Holland, this is Amsterdam, the Netherlands, you know, Rotterdam. I'm also picking up wherever you come from. You know, it's quite a dark place, it's quite a dark energy that surrounded you there. That's what I'm picking up. You've grown up through this and you've moved on from this, but you've still been through it. And I do see you healing yourself, mind, body and soul. You are now protected by your angels, your spirit guides, and the black cat is very significant. I feel like you're heavily protected by black cats, and you have black cats in your energy field protecting, guiding, supporting you, because I do feel like quite a loner kind of energy here, where you don't have anyone, just the Most High, where you didn't have no one to sort of support you, help you, guide you in your life. You just had God, you just had your angels, you just had, you know, spirit. That's what I'm hearing here. And I do feel like, you know, you could have had some sort of spiritual death when you went through this religious cult or something like that, because I feel like a resurrection kind of energy. And I'm hearing Mary. This could be Mary Magdalene too, so take it how it resonates. But I do feel like Mary is one of your guides, or is someone that you communicate with. I'm hearing you communicate from beyond the veil. So you definitely, you've learned how to time travel, and you definitely go into other dimensions. I'm hearing higher dimensions. I'm hearing the gates of heaven. So you're someone who has the keys to all dimensions and has the keys to the gates of heaven. That's what I'm picking up. You're one of the chosen ones. You broke free from a lot of shit, and you healed from a lot of shit, and now you could be at the point now where you're educating others about this sort of lifestyle that you've been through, this abuse cycle or this abusive system. I'm seeing you could have been seduced here, but you was heavily manipulated. Maybe you was being forced into doing things that you didn't want to do sexually, or this could just be that you was heavily manipulated because you was quite young here. I'm seeing that too. I'm seeing a lot of like domineering energies who, made you do things that, like I said, insulted your soul. You felt like you was going on some sort of adventure, but you realised, that you was actually trapped here. Yeah, because I'm hearing trap house, and I know that a lot of these cults have these like trap houses where, you live there with other people, and you have to do whatever you're told. So you was controlled, manipulated, and told what to do here. You could have even been seduced or sexually, assaulted here. I mean, sexually abused here. So there's a lot of shit going on. I feel like this kind of threw you into this depressive sort of energy where, you didn't have any say here. You couldn't move, you couldn't express, how you felt to anyone because you thought, this was how this system works here. But I do feel like, you started to wake up and see sense here, and you started to connect with God here. You started to connect with spirit guide. You started to connect with someone from beyond the veil. I'm hearing mediumship. You definitely developed your psychic abilities. You could have opened all your chakras, and you started to download messages from God about this place or these people or these things that you had to do here. I'm picking up you're heavily protected here. You're definitely one of God's, and you're definitely sent here for a reason. And I'm hearing alien connection, so take it out, resonate. You might be able to, to teleport to other, like space systems. I'm hearing that as well, or this could be planets. So you definitely, have some very strong abilities to travel the multiverse. That's what I'm hearing here. I'm also hearing you can travel under the sea here. So you know how to connect with mermaids, you know how to connect with, I'm hearing Trojans, I'm hearing like Lemurians, I'm hearing Atlanteans. So take it how it resonates here, because you can literally connect all over the globe here. You have a strong connection to under the sea. And obviously you're a Pisces. We have all the zodiac signs within our sign, so we can, we have very strong psychic abilities. Being a Pisces, that's what I'm picking up here. So you definitely develop those, those blockages that you had once. That's what I'm picking up. And you freed your spirit and freed your soul. So you can travel all over. That's what I'm hearing, all over the world. You have free will. And your spirit is free, and that's what I just said here. Look at that. Free spirit, free will. Yeah, so you definitely rebel. You're a rebellious energy. You don't do as you're told. If something sounds dodgy to you, you question it. You're someone who questions everything. That's what I'm picking up. And you definitely question the fact that you're, communicating from beyond the veil, and you have mediumship abilities. I'm hearing clairvoyant abilities, clairsentience abilities. So you definitely, developed your spiritual abilities here, and you're psychic now. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like you're using your downloads to put some sort of message out there. This could be, as a creator, I'm hearing on TikTok, I'm hearing, you could be a singer who's posting on like YouTube, or you're creating something, but there's more. That's what I'm picking up here. There's more for you than this singing. There's more for you than this dancing. There's actually, I'm hearing tarot. So I feel like God's calling you to read tarot, because you have so many, different things that you've been through that you could help other people with. You have so much knowledge, and you've seen so much things throughout your whole life that you could read tarot. That's what I'm hearing here. So you definitely haven't stepped into the purpose that you're here for yet. Even though you love to sing or you love to dance, you can still incorporate that into your creative work. You could post videos on YouTube like I do and sing the lyrics, but you're definitely one of God's, because God's angels all can sing. That's what I'm hearing. So you're a walking earth angel here, and you're always being targeted because you have these abilities, because you're beautiful, because your mind, body and soul is beautiful. You're definitely connecting within. This could be through song, this could be through meditation, this could even be through dance. I'm hearing dance helped you to, unblock your chakras here. I'm hearing Shakti, so you might be doing some sort of Shakti, healing dances, or just healing dancing to help, unblock your chakras. This is working here. This is setting you free. This has called your ancestors to be by your side here. Look at this card. You have at least 4, passed on loved ones that are protecting you here, that are surrounding you, that you can talk to, that you can receive messages, downloads, song ideas, and even be able to, channel. That's what I'm hearing. You've become a channel, a vessel for God to be used to help other people. And you definitely come from an ancient bloodline here. You have like a magical inheritance passed down to you. That's what I'm picking up here strongly. Okay, so you might be in an energy where, your creative ideas aren't blowing or growing at the moment, but it's persistence and it takes time. You might have, felt like giving up on whatever it is you're creating, but I'm hearing keep going, because you haven't found what you're here for yet. And it's definitely to do with being psychic here. That's what I'm picking up. And I'm hearing love is the highest vibration. So you definitely cut off anyone who does not love you here. You only fuck with those that do. And I feel like it's your spirit guides and angels here, because I feel like you've cut off everyone who didn't have loyalty, who didn't love you, who didn't care about you, who disrespected you, treated you badly. You know what I mean? And you've forgiven yourself, but you're not about to forgive these people. You've walked away and left them to God. That's what I'm hearing here. They can no longer enforce themselves on your life. They can no longer track you. So that could be the nervous disposition that you're carrying. You might be frightened that these people are going to find you, hunt you down, track you down, sort of take you back to this place that you've moved away from. But I'm hearing you have free will here. You don't have to look back. God has got you. You're independent on your own. And I'm hearing that you're growing up now. So you're not, you might have just stepped out of your teenage years into your 20s. You're not a child anymore. You're in control of your own life, your own will. And you're suffering because I see that your crown chakra is lit. You have like cosmic consciousness here. If you can travel all the realms, that's what I'm picking up here. You no longer live in a nightmare. You put the burdens down and you started to channel energies from beyond the veil here. So you're definitely being called to read. That's what I'm hearing, whether this is psychic readings, tarot readings, channeled songs, channeled messages. You're definitely receiving these messages. This could be in your dreams or this could be in your daydreams, but whatever download you receive are real, and you have a very strong connection to the moon. So you might be working with astrology and full moons and stuff like that to try and manifest something good for your life, because I do feel like since you broke out of this place, you've started to manifest better for your life here. You probably went through a stage where your ambitious qualities or talents was not growing or taking off here, but I feel like there was a reason for this, because you had a higher purpose, a higher calling. So whatever it is you're doing, whether it's singing or dancing, that was just a stepping stone. I'm hearing that was to uplift your confidence and your self-esteem and to heal you. You have a higher position. That's what I'm picking up here. You're here to help people like empaths who have been narcissistically abused by elders, by cults, by leaders, by people in authorities, by people in control of them, like parents. I'm hearing siblings. I'm also seeing a very big influence that you'll have. So even if you've got a high, subscriber count now or a high following now, it's gonna triple when you start to read tarot or when you start to channel messages. It's gonna triple because your influence is strong. And I'm seeing 777 here, so I feel like you're gonna make a lot of money from this too. I do feel like you're very beautiful, but there's two sides of you. You might have Gemini in your chart, that's what I'm picking up too, but you definitely have another side of you that you haven't developed yet, and that's your psychic side. So it's time to do the work on your psychic abilities right now, working on your crown chakra, working on your third eye chakra. Well, help you see beyond the veil, help you communicate with the Most High, help you, communicate with your spirit guides, your angels more than ever, and use that information to help heal the world. That's what I'm picking up. I do see a big change coming in for you and a big surprise, because your life is about to shift. All that past energy from your youth that you're still carrying is about to frizzle away. It's just going to disappear. That nervous energy, that disposition kind of energy where you didn't fit in because you was born to stand the fuck out. That's what I'm hearing here, and I'm about to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck to get more information from you. But I'm seeing that you've had a lot of bad offers in the past and they wasn't for you. You turned to spirituality to help heal yourself. That's what I'm picking up here. And I feel like music is very significant in your life. Music is a very, big impact on your life. And I just saw the Knight of Pentacles here. So I do see some sort of money coming towards you as well, some sort of offer. This could be a bad offer, but you'll know that's what I'm picking up here too. I just saw the King of Pentacles too. So you're about to be in a boss position. You're on your own, you're a leader, you're not a follower, you're not a sheep. You are, in charge of the pack. That's what I'm hearing here. And that's what position God has put you in, because you was chosen for this. You was chosen to receive your abilities, your gifts. That's what I'm hearing here. And to use them. You might be someone who has a lot of tattoos, and you've definitely been in a karmic cycle from hell here, but the wheel's about to turn. I feel like this is the end of your cycle of abuse here. And I do see the 10 of Cups here. So I definitely see real wish fulfillment coming in for you, because this cycle, this karmic cycle has ended now. You definitely connecting with, past over loved ones, and that's an ability that you've been given for a reason here. Yeah, so you definitely moved away from your past here. I'm seeing someone could have helped you to move away, or this was guidance from your angels here, that you was told to cut a lot of people out of your life. You received some sort of dream, some sort of message, some sort of guidance here to cut these people out, to cut this call off, to possibly even run away from this. That's what I'm seeing here, because these people are evil. That's what I'm picking up. You were stuck with some very toxic, devilish energies that was using, abusing, could have sexually abused you, taking your money, I'm seeing. But I do see a lot of sneaky, undercover behaviour going on in this place, and it's time for you to expose this, or that's what you do now. You could do this on TikTok, because I have saw several videos of people complaining about this sort of cult called Stagnation, or other cults. I've seen that too in other countries, are doing the same sort of shit to people, and it's usually young people that they're doing it to make money, to use people to sort of grow their business or to grow their pockets. I'm hearing that as well. So you could have been working for free for these people, and you was young, vulnerable. You could have been someone who came from like a broken home or a care home, and these people saw you coming. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like you went through so much shit, and these people are still trying to drag you back into this shit. That's what I'm seeing here. They might have some sort of fear that you're going to expose them, or they've seen that you've exposed them. I'm hearing that as well. But I feel like you've done the right thing here. You might have rebelled and they kicked you out. I'm hearing that as well. And I do feel like you don't have any contact with family or friends from this group, or friends from the past. You've left the past behind here, but there's still many secrets that need to come out. That's what I'm hearing here. And it's about, people using God as, as a voice, but really being the devil in disguise. as God. So there's a lot of people in this group who act all godly and innocent, but they're doing some devilish shit, and it's to do with girls. I feel like it's to do with some sort of trafficking of women or girls, or capturing of girls or women for sexual reasons. There's a lot more going on in this place that you need to air. I feel like you might be scared to air this. You might be scared to tell the truth because you don't know whether these people will try and kill you. That's what I'm hearing as well. Or these people could be killing people behind the scenes. But I definitely heard sex trafficking of girls. So they could be using girls to get money here sexually. That's what I'm seeing. A group of people are doing this, or there's groups of people that are being sort of kidnapped and pushed into this group. I'm seeing that as well. I feel like, you know, they're enticed in some sort of way, like they're gonna have fun, their life's gonna change, like God is gonna, you know, make them grow in some sort of way. But really, you step into some heavy sort of burden sort of energy here. I also feel like you was torn between staying or going, but something pushed you to leave. You could have also left a friend in this energy, so that could be why you're being called to talk out. So this friend energy can wake up here too. I'm hearing these are not your friends. These people pretended to be someone that they wasn't. And you know, you woke up to the fact that this wasn't right. But there's a lot of people there who aren't enlightened, who are in a low vibrational energy, where they are stuck there. That's what I'm picking up. There's a lot of people that are suffering mentally there. And look what I just pulled, the King of Pentacles, and you've got, you know, the Nine of Pentacles too. So you've definitely been gifted here by God. Your single, efficient self-worth. You know your self-worth, you're self-worthy. I've just heard you're protected. You have angels, you've got your own place now. You're going to start to grow a business, or you have started this business, but I definitely see it being to do with your psychic abilities here, because they're developing strong, and you know how to time travel the world here, so you can bring any opportunity you want into your life here. I'm hearing manifest your greatest life, because it's going to come true. You might receive a download in your dreams of who you was in past lives and who you're going to be in the future, and that you might be connected to an earth sign as a twin flame. That's what I'm picking up here, and I definitely see that you're a very good person, and you are emotionally available, and you have a lot of things that you can help people to do here. I'm looking into the future now. I'm seeing, like, you know, you're gonna help people to come together. This could be like twin flames here, or this is you coming together with your twin flame here, because I feel like you both have some work to do, and I'm hearing uncover the darkness here. So you're definitely, you know, going to out a lot of high priestesses in reverse. This is people in power who are prophets, who are priests, you know, who are using their abilities to do dark things behind the scenes, dangerous things, could even be playing with witchcraft or witchery, but they're definitely using heavy manipulation, and that's why, you know, you left, you walked out. That's what I'm picking up. That's why you've been chosen to talk about this, because not a lot of people know that a lot of people hiding behind God are doing some devil shit here. You know, you could have been used because you was young to make some sort of money here, but I definitely feel like, you know, you had, you know, higher desires here. So you could have been told that if you come into this group. They're going to help your singing, profession to take off, or they're going to help you with some sort of platform to develop your skills. But that didn't happen here. You were solely working for these people. You could have been made to buy a home, I'm hearing that too, or to live in a home, where a lot of people are paying for everything with the jobs and the work that they're doing there. I've heard that quite a lot here. So you definitely left this energy behind. You've definitely been through a lot of heartbreak. You've definitely been homeless at some point here, and you're not being watched anymore. That's what I'm picking up. You're in your Queen of Swords sort of vibe. That's what I'm picking up, where you're chopping off anyone who doesn't resonate with you. So this could be anyone you meet now. If they don't resonate, you don't fuck with them, or anyone from the past you don't connect with anymore, who wasn't good for your energy. And I'm seeing a lot of options coming in for you now. You can be, you can have, you can do whatever you want. You're being gifted here. You took a leap, you took a giant step in the right direction, and there's more for you here. And it's to do with some sort of sexual abuse. That's what I keep seeing here. You can help people to overcome what they've been through. You've been abused. That's what I'm picking up here. And you've been sad, you've been depressed, you've been low. You have so many life experiences that you can talk about here. And you've definitely been chosen for a twin flame union here. So you're going to start connecting with the divine emperor. That's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, you've already left, you've already walked away from this, this place, this house, this church. That's what I'm picking up here. And you're not looking back. That's what I'm picking up. These was like the saddest days of your life. I'm hearing trap house again, and I'm hearing trapped. You might have felt like you walked into some sort of death trap, and you definitely seen and worked out that these people are fake, false, liars here, and they're doing undercover shit and using young people who are quite vulnerable to do their work. That's what I'm picking up. You was never going to prosper in this place. You was told you was going to be some sort of prophet, but that was not the truth here. This is just like them recruiting young people to use, abuse and take advantage of while growing their bag. That's what I'm picking up. So you have a lot of stuff that you can educate these youths on. I feel like a lot of people are initiated when they're out clubbing or drinking. So kids could be, targeted on their way home from the club. I'm hearing that too, or that could be you. So you can educate these kids on whatever these clubs are, and if they're approached by anyone, it's a scam, it's a con, it's a way for them to get money out of the youth. That's what I'm picking up here, and they will be hurt. That's what I'm seeing here a lot here. So you definitely got a lot of trauma. You've got a lot of, you've got a lot to talk about being stuck in this cult, and how hurt you've been, how much abuse you've suffered from it, and how you regret even going near these people, because I see a lot of life lessons that you've learned from your past here, and I see that you're walking away from the whole lot and starting again fresh. So you could have just started out fresh. That's what I'm seeing. found a new home. You know, you've been through a war here, and it's because of some sort of magic going on here, some sort of manipulation. I'm hearing mind manipulation, I'm hearing witchery. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes when it comes to kids here and women. I'm seeing that a lot here, and I'm seeing men in control of this who are taking advantage of vulnerable children, vulnerable young people who, you know, don't know their direction, who don't have guidance, who, you know, they're waiting to sort of suck the souls out of these children's bodies and sacrifice or use them to do whatever they say here. You know, you took your power back as the Queen of Pentacles, and you can help others do the same now, because a lot of people are stuck in this group or this cult who don't have anyone to turn to, who can't find their way out, or who, you know, feel like this is it for them, and you're the catalyst of this change. That's why you went through this, so that you can help others, so that you would be the whistleblower, so that you could, you know, redeem some of these souls that are being sucked out, literally out of the bodies of young people here, young healthy spirits that are being used by God knows who with some shifty, shady offers that never seem to happen here. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope this message helps you. If you'd like a personal reading, please check the description box below.